turn your annual income into your monthly income. So I'm so happy. I already have people here on this live, and I am super excited. I decided I was going to do this as a live stream because this year, 2024, I've committed to not just telling you guys, telling you things, but also showing you. So I'm going to be talking to you about real people, how they did it, and again, more importantly, how you can do it too. You really can turn your annual income into your monthly income. So if you're making $30,000 a year or $50,000 per year or $75,000 per year, you literally can make that in 30 days. Trust me, I've done it, and I'm going to show you exactly, and I'm going to show you other people that have done it too. So let me first start by saying I know that you have seen people that make more money than you and make $500,000 per year and $800,000 per year and $2 million per year, and wonder to yourself, how did they do that? Well, I'm going to tell you because I was in that exact same situation. So literally in like the end of 2017, the beginning of 2018, I went to this event, and it was an event held by Lisa Sasevich. Okay, she's an author now. She wrote this great book called Meant for More. And again, this was dang near 7 years ago, 8 years ago. I go to her event. It was this 3-day event, and it was about speaking live on stages and like how to start becoming a speaker, et cetera, how to become an author. And so I'm going to this 3-day conference, and she's on the stage. And at the time, literally, like I said, this is the end of 2017, beginning of 2018. At the time, I made like $200,000 per year, but I had 2 master's degrees, and I had worked really hard climbing the corporate ladder. So I'm working at a bank, and I've done all of this work, gotten all of these degrees, all of these certifications, black belt, Sigma, green, project management certifications. Like I've done all of these things. And she's standing on the stage, and she literally shows us that last year she had made over $2 million, a little over $2 million. And so I'm sitting there in awe, like, wait a minute. Literally, what I make all year, and what I have I went to school and got 2 master's degrees, one from Penn State and one from Baylor. So, like, not some shabby school. And this lady makes what I make in a year, she makes in 1 month. Okay. I'm working all year with this great salary, $200,000 per year. Obviously, I worked all the time. We'll talk about that in a second. But she is making that in 1 month. Okay. So what I make all year, my annual income was her monthly income. And it just like set off a light bulb to me that I'm like, okay, how do I do this? And so I actually she became my mentor. And I'm going to talk to you guys about that in a second, because that is one of the things that helped me. So, not saying you necessarily need to go to a mentorship. She doesn't mentor anymore. Literally, she was kind of like getting out of it. She was done. She had made millions and millions and millions of dollars. And now she's this, New York Times best-selling author. So, it made me think in my mind, like, how do you do this? So I literally am going to have a masterclass where I'm talking about teaching your how to do this and how to quit your job. Okay. And that masterclass, you can just go to noellerandall.com/masterclass. Okay. But let me show y'all something. It's because this is the website. This is what it looks like. Hold on. Let me put this right here so it's not too far from me, because I'm literally in my office. And again, this is totally live stream. So you can go to noellerandall.com/masterclass. It's completely free. But again, it'll be longer than this live stream. It's on Zoom. So you can do it from your computer, from your phone. Very interactive. You can ask me questions. There'll be a Q&A. And we're going to just be talking about how to quit your job, okay, using real estate, because that's what I do, and some other techniques with business and business funding and business credit. But long story short, because I have some notes here, anyone can become a millionaire. That's the first thing that you need to know. Okay. So before I get to any of these ideas, you do not need to be making $200,000 per year or need all of these degrees, because again, that never got me to millionaire status. So I'm meeting this woman again. She's a speaker. She's an author. She has a coaching program, and she's mentoring other women, specifically women entrepreneurs. And she's making $2 million per year. So crazy. So again, this free class, completely free masterclass, noellerandall.com/masterclass, is Thursday, January 25th, 2024 at 8 p.m. It's really live. It's really on Zoom. It's not a recording. Go there, register. Again, absolutely free. If you're on the Zoom, you can actually interact with me. So that's fun. And it's again about quitting your job because I don't think you need to work for other people. Obviously, I never made $1 million working for other people. So let me share with you though some real people and let's kind of talk about it. So the first thing, step number one, to turning your annual income into your monthly income is to copy success. Literally copying success, seeing what someone else is doing again in your field, whether it be doing hair, whether it be cutting grass, whether it be selling crystals, no matter what it is that you do, you can copy success. You can find someone that's already making $1 million, $2 million, $3 million per year and let them guide you as to what you're going to do. You're going to copy success. This is what I did. I'm literally just telling you the real how I did this and how I now make millions of dollars per year when I did not. Okay. So let me show you though someone that was in mentorship with me because this is so important. All right, hold on. I'm going to switch to something really quickly. Stay here. I know you guys can still hear me, but this here, okay, I'm going to show y'all real quick. I'm going to just play it. You probably can't hear anything, but this is Dr. Venus. Okay. So you can go, you can Google hot mess millionaire. We were literally in mentorship together. Literally, we were in the same mentorship class and I had paid, like $18,000 to get into her mentorship. And then I upgraded to like the $55,000 one, went into my 401k. And then she was in the highest level at $85,000. And so she had accumulated all of these great things. She started speaking. She started doing events. She started doing all of this stuff that you see here. She really was that chick. And I loved it. And again, it was from copying success, copying our mentor, Lisa Sasevich. Okay. That was, again, our mentor, both of our mentors. And so long story short, let me stop this right quick. She didn't really do all of it. You know what I mean? So again, I'm going to talk to you just really quickly because you're going to copy success. You're going to see like how they set their website up. What is it that they're doing? How much do they sell their products for? How do they market? How do they send emails? Like literally start copying success. So that's number one. But there's some mental stuff that you have to do. There's some inner work that you have to do because Dr. Venus, and she says it in this documentary, this is on YouTube. This is not me telling her business or anything like that. She talks about how she didn't really do her inner work because we used to do mentorship and it wasn't just about how to get clients and how to, speak from stage. That was some of the training. But then the other part of the training was about our inner work, like how to meditate, how to stay calm, how to have emotional intelligence, how to deal with your past traumas. And it's so funny because then when this comes out, I could see she would never come to those classes. Like when we would have the classes about how to make money and how to do this, she would be there. But then the classes where they were like, okay, let's talk about past traumas and self-talk and self-affirmations and journaling, she wouldn't be there. And so then fast forward, she's now a hot mess millionaire. So she's not like a happy millionaire the way that she should be because she still has those inner traumas that she never worked on. Meanwhile, when I was in that mentorship, I made clear to work on my inner issues because when you become a millionaire, best believe those issues are coming back. People are going to be asking you for money. People are going to be dissing you. People are going to say mean things about you. People type mean stuff about me, even here on my live streams. People say lies about me and make up stuff. So you have to have done your inner work. Okay. And so, but more importantly, like I'm saying, you have to copy success, copy all of it. Don't just copy the emails that they send and the marketing that they do. Copy the yoga routines and the meditation and the journaling and stuff that I'm talking about, we never learned about. We never did. So that you don't end up a hot mess millionaire. Because again, we lived in Dallas. Me and her both lived at Dallas at the time. She lived like in the suburbs. And again, amazing woman. I'm not saying anything negative about her. You really should kind of watch the documentary because she talks about why she was a hot mess millionaire, like why she had all of this inner stuff. And she kind of still does, honestly, just again, Noelle's opinion, where she just really needs to keep doing her inner work. And that's a part of copying success. Don't just copy the things that they do to make money. Copy the things that they do to be happy as well. Okay. So again, I'm having a free masterclass about how to quit your job, how to become a millionaire using real estate, using business. Come to that absolutely free, noellerandall.com/masterclass. But again, you're copying success. Copy all of it. Don't just pick one or two things. Really try to emulate like someone that's happy, a happy millionaire, not someone that just has money. That's not what this is about. Literally, if you're not happy, then what is the point of this? Okay. So let me give you the second thing. All right. And I'm going to show you another person. Okay, so the second person is somebody that actually did mentorship with me. And it's so exciting to me because someone that I did mentorship with, okay, so that I mentored, is now successful. Okay. And this person here was like working at like a very low paying job and wanted to do real estate and didn't actually ever do any real estate until they got with me. That's when we started flipping houses. I taught them how to do business, set up their business, how to set up business credit, and all of those different things. And now today we work together. She's been coached in my program, and now she has her own store. She does like organic things, and she's doing what she loves. And she still obviously has the knowledge about real estate. She was able to quit her job, but she actually has a business that creates income, so she doesn't have to work a job. Hold on, I don't know why I didn't pull up. Let's see, did I pause it? Okay. So let me just kind of fast forward so you can see what I'm talking about. So, like I said, it was working full time to now full time entrepreneur. Okay. And again, this is on my channel, and this is like me interviewing her, having a real conversation about what was that like? How did you do that? And one of the things, of course, I was her mentor. I was at the time when I started mentoring people, I was already a millionaire. And so now I could teach you the things that I learned from my previous mentor. So I got into mentorship, paid for it, did the things that I was taught. Then I became a millionaire. Now I'm able to teach other people, and then they're able to go on and teach other people, have their own businesses. And this is really how we are going to change our entire circumstance and situation in this country. Like if we really want to get to that next level and be seen differently and be wealthy and have power and wealth, we're going to have to teach each other. We're going to have to trust each other. We're going to have to copy success. Don't copy off F papers, copy off people that did it well. Okay. So that's number two. Number two is proximity. Okay. So the closer that you can get to someone that is making the annual income that you want, the easier it's going to be for you. Okay. So the closer you can get, why I said the mentorship, one is copying success, but two, proximity to that person. Okay. So if you can get close to them where you're talking to them each day or each week or each month, you're having conversations, you're able to get the inner workings of what's really going on, not just watching them through social media, but really get close to them where you know them, you have their phone number, you can email them, you can text them. That is truly what does that. So proximity to success is number two on how you will change your annual income to your monthly income. Because if you stay around those same people, maybe your coworkers or people at your job or, your family, your cousins, and they don't make the money that you're trying to make, and they don't have the business that you want to have, and they don't live in the home and drive the car that you want, and they have not achieved success, they can't teach you. They don't have that to give to you. So you want to get closer to your people, okay? You want to get closer to your positive people. You want to get closer to the people that encourage you. You want to get closer to the people that's wealthy. And yes, it will be a little intimidating at times. Literally, that was one of the things she said in the interview, that I was intimidating. It's funny to her in the beginning, just because I, appeared higher than her. Like I'm making millions of dollars and she's making, $25,000 per year. So that is really, really hard. But again, we do one deal and she's able to make her annual income in 1 month. We flipped one house, she got 25 grand. So think about that. So yeah, it will be probably a little bit intimidating for you getting really close to the person, but that's fine. So number two is proximity. You need to get closer to the people that you want to be around. And at the same time, that's going to be pushing away from people that don't match your energy, that don't match where you're going, that don't match your positive, outlook on where you're going with yourself. Okay. So again, you can go watch this on YouTube, but Shayna, she's an amazing person. She has her own business now. I'm so proud of her and all of her achievements. Again, she got mentorship with me, and now she has her own business. So it's not like I have to mentor you forever or coach you forever. Literally, my mentor, like I said, Lisa Sasevich, we worked together for a year. Then the next year, I made almost $500,000. So I didn't need to keep getting coaching. But again, that closeness, that able to copy what she did, those are important. So step one, copy success. Number two, proximity. Get close to that success. Get a new group of people. Get a mentor that can truly help you, or a coach, or someone that's successful doing what you do, and get closer to them. Get that proximity. You need to be closer. It can't be this far distance, because then you have this gap. All right. Let me give you the third person and the third thing. Okay. Actually, I got one more too. So let me even give you this person here. So this is another person that I mentored, and she used to work on cruise ships. Okay. She used to actually work on cruise ships, and She had one rental property, and now when she left me, she had like 7, 8, 9 rental properties. Okay, she probably even has more to this day. And that kind of comes down to, again, proximity and environment. And so one of the things when we first started working together that I had to talk to her about, and we started talking about, was environment. Okay, environment is so important. Let's think about this for a second. If you have a plant and it is dying, do you think that there's something wrong with the plant, or do you think that it needs a different environment? Maybe it needs more sunlight, maybe it needs more water. Human beings, we are the exact same way. Okay, we need to change our environment to create success. Like, if you really are going to change your monthly income, you're going to go from $50,000 a year to 50,000 in a month, which is $600,000 in a year. That's a big jump to go from $50,000 a year to $600,000 a year, but it's really not that difficult. Like I said, you're going to copy success, you're going to get closer, and you're going to get in proximity. Proximity really matters. And then that environment, you're going to have to start changing your environment. Literally, let me tell you the truth. You may have to move. A lot of my students literally have started working with me, and they literally moved from whatever state they were in to Florida, where I am now, or to Texas, where I was before, so that I could mentor them. Like, because they may have been in a state that there's not a lot of economic activity, or there's just too much, maybe they committed crimes where they were and they just need a new environment, or they used to do drugs or smoke or whatever. And again, no judgment on what people do, because that's not important. You can change. But a lot of times, to change your life, you have to change your life. So you may have to move, because your environment is so important. If you stay at that same job with those same people and doing those same things, you're going to get the same result. All right. So let me give you another person. Again, real people doing real things. That's what I promised you. Okay. And this is not somebody that I coached. This is somebody that kind of actually helped me and coached me. And I've talked to you guys about this before. And this person taught me something really, really important. Okay. His name is Justin Mersch. And we actually have known each other for like almost 10 years now. All right. I met him when I was living in Dallas. And at the time, I was using my credit cards to run Facebook ads and Instagram ads and things like that. And my credit score had went way down. Okay. Because the credit utilization. And again, you guys, I'm always teaching you about credit. And so because I started using my credit card so much, the credit limit and the credit balance were really close. So say I had a $5,000 credit card, I had charged like $5,000 on it, and my credit score went way back down after I had worked really hard to get it back up. So he at the time did credit, personal credit, and helping, creative credit solutions, helping people do credit restoration, not just credit repair, literally restoration. And so I absolutely love that. But I told him at the time, I'm going to the next level. And I did. I told him that because I was already about to leave. And I actually left Dallas in 2019, but I told him in 2018, I was doing rental properties. I was speaking more. I was writing a book. Like, I was changing what I was doing, and I was going to be a focused person on my business. So number 3, if you want to change or turn your annual income into your monthly income, you're going to need to focus on your business. Okay. Working for someone else and in someone else's business is most likely not going to turn your income all the way into your annual income. I'm just going to be honest with you. Like, you need to focus on your business so you can control how much money you make. And it will require a different skill set for you. But the same thing, I kind of, like I said, he helped me fix my credit, but then I coached him on, you need to focus on your business, focus on your business, focus on your business. And his business has grown, and he's into the millions now, because he just stopped doing other stuff that he was doing and just started focusing on what he was good at. And he does credit restoration, and he's really good at it. But now he also does business credit. Okay. And he can help you get business funding, and he does business funding, and he's gotten business funding. He has a great personal credit score and a great business credit score. But again, the point is focusing on your business, not working someone else's job. So what that kind of sometimes requires, for me, like I said, at the time I started this story in the beginning. If you need to watch this again, go back and watch the beginning. Like I said, I had a mentor. I got her like the end of 2017. She was making $2 million per year. At the time, I was making $200,000 per year. So in other words, she was making my annual income in 1 month. I knew I had to quit my job and do me full time. Okay. Now that is a transition. And that's why I'm having this masterclass. Okay. Again, a free masterclass on how to quit your job. So you can go to noellerandall.com/masterclass. That class is going to fill up, because I committed this year to doing more classes, but they fill up because it's on Zoom, and there's a limit to the Zoom because it's not live streamed like, you know what I mean? We're really on Zoom together. So you can ask me questions and it's a real class. And it's, so you come there Thursday, January 25th, 2024 at 8 p.m. But Justin Murch started focusing on his business, everything credit, personal credit and business credit, now millionaire. So when you can focus on just your business and not have a job, because your job, again, although it's helping you pay your bills, it's providing an income for you. Maybe you went to school like Noelle, literally, like I said, I'm not lying to y'all, 3 degrees, Baylor, Penn State, and UConn. Okay, I'm not lying to y'all. Literally, though, never became a millionaire doing those things. Had to take the information and the knowledge that I have and turn that into a business. Okay, turn that into a business. So at first, I focused just on real estate. I became a millionaire in real estate, but with property. So I'm not making $1 million per year. I'm not earning $1 million per year, but I have $1 million worth of assets. Then I started focusing on actually earning $1 million a year. Okay. And then I, of course, got $1 million cash, but we'll talk about that later. That's not a great plan. When you have cash, you should be investing it. You shouldn't just hoard cash. That's stupid. It goes down in value over time. But that's a whole different subject. We're talking, though, about you quitting your job more so because that's how you can turn your annual income into your monthly income. How I was able to go from $200,000 per year, which again is a great job, obviously, but look how much school I had to do to get that, versus flipping houses, having rental property, having passive income, having millions of dollars worth of real estate, being able to write a book and tell you about my real estate, being able to speak on stages and speak to people and getting $50,000 to speak at graduations and things like that. So which one is more beneficial? Me working at Chase Bank as a VP with this great title, or me, Noelle Randall, having all of these different streams of income? Let me talk to you about that. Okay, so let's talk about that. All right, so again, I want you to go to this free class that I'm having, noellerandall.com/masterclass. It's free. noellerandall.com/masterclass. Go there, get this. So let me talk about what I'm saying. So when I say focus on your business, that's you picking a horse and riding it. That was one of the first things that my mentor, Lisa Sasevich, told me. She's like, you need to pick a horse and ride it. Because at the time I was selling hair extensions. You guys know weave, and I used to get my hair weave. Now I'm natural. I don't really do that. I had a salon. I would partner with different hairstylists, and we would do because I was into the hair. We would do I would do it salons, and I would sell them hair, do it on consignment. I owned a part of different salons. I owned a part of a landscaping business. I sold tea. I sold body wraps. I mean, I was doing all of these different things, and none of them made me $1 million. But when I just scaled back and got rid of all of those other businesses and just focused on real estate, then I could quit my job. Then once I could quit my job, then I could focus all of my time, all of my money, all of my effort into my business. And then I could easily make $2 million per year like my mentor did. So that is really what it takes. You know what I mean? One, copying success. Two, though, is getting close to that person. Okay, you need to get close to success in order to actually copy it. And when we're on social media, we're a little bit too far removed. So if you can get really close to a person where you have their phone number, you got their email, you could talk to them. That's how you can quickly get to that next level. But again, when I say copy success, I mean copy all of it. Don't just copy the money stuff. Don't be like Hot Mess Millionaire. Copy the inner work that you need to do as well. Okay. And then last but not least, like I'm saying, I never taught it. So my mentor gets to me and she says, you flip houses, because she told me I had to pick a horse and ride it. Okay. And I didn't really get what that meant, but it's an easy example. You can't ride more than one horse at the same time. You know that, right? Like if you got to pick a horse and ride it so you can ride that one horse, but if you got 4 or 5 different horses, you can't ride all of the horses at the same time. You need to pick a horse and ride that horse, okay? And at the time I got it, but I didn't get it. And so, but let me tell you what she taught me. So now I do real estate. I can flip houses. She's like, why don't you teach it? Why don't you tell other people what you're doing? Why don't you teach it? And it didn't really occur to me that that could be another stream of income, but it was. And so now think about that. I have 7 streams of income just from real estate. So of course I had real estate. So that was already rental payments coming into me. People paying their rent. I have money coming in. So that is solidified. But now let me add just the one thing of teaching it, okay? Just the one thing. So you have your business, you focus on your business, and then you start teaching it. And that's what Justin Murch did too. Like I say, he does personal credit, he does business credit, and then he has a YouTube channel. So he coaches, okay? So he teaches it. So let's talk about that. 7 streams of income. Number 1, you watching it, YouTube views. So just by you watching this YouTube video, ads are going to come up. I'm going to get money. You know, I've gotten 500 and some $1,000s a year. I've gotten $250,000 a year. I get a bunch of money just from you watching my YouTube channel. You don't ever have to buy anything. You don't ever have to subscribe. In fact, I will ask you to subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel. That really does help a lot. I really appreciate that. Please subscribe. Because actually, in fact, only 36% of you are actually subscribed to my channel that watch me all the time. So 36%. I need more of you guys subscribe to my channel. That's a pretty low percentage. That means like 67% of you guys are not subscribed. So subscribe to my channel. But my point was 7 streams of income. The first one, YouTube views. Okay. Number 2 is affiliate income. So when you go into the description box of YouTube, for example, you click different links. Maybe it's North One Bank and you get an account with them, or maybe you go to NAV and you help with your business credit. That's an affiliate link. I get revenue from that. So number 2 is affiliate, okay? Income. Number 3 is events. I have events. You can go to newrestours.com, very similar, where I show you my properties. I teach you, so I have events. And again, in many cases, I make money before the event even starts because you have to buy your ticket and pay for your ticket before the event. So literally money starts rolling in as soon as I post an event. Think about that, okay? And again, this is not some big secret. That's the way it works with anybody. Before Beyonce comes on the stage, you already had to pay Ticketmaster. So that's how that works. So events are an amazing stream of income. That's number 3. Number 4 is courses. And again, I've kind of gotten away from the courses because a lot of people don't even do them. Unfortunately, it's like the YouTube channel. Only 36% of people actually finish the course. Really sad. You buy it, you log in, you don't finish it. But I do. I make a lot of money selling courses. And so that's number 4. And that's just, bundling up the information. Okay. Number 5 is books. So literally an easy way to consume. And I always say this, readers are leaders. Okay. So that is one of the reasons that I wanted to do books, but books is number 5. All right. Is another stream of income. I sell hundreds of thousands of dollars. I sell hundreds of thousands of books a year and have made millions of dollars selling books. Okay. Literally selling books. And again, it's easy for people to consume. It's very inexpensive. It has all the information. They can go back and look at the book. So it really is valuable. And again, readers are leaders, and I read a lot of books. So I always encourage you to read books as well. So, all right. So that's number 5 is books. Number 6 is endorsements. Okay. So literally, because I have a popular YouTube channel, lots of TikTok followers and all these other things, literally people come to me and ask me to do endorsements for them, endorse my business, make a video, sponsor content, et cetera, et cetera. I make hundreds of thousands of dollars just off endorsements. All right. That's number 6. And then last but not least, number 7 is actual mentorship. Okay. So the people that I showed you, and again, everybody cannot get mentored by me. I cannot mentor everyone. There is an application process, et cetera, et cetera. But that's how they get the proximity to me. That's how they get close to me. That's how they get my phone number and my email. And I really can help you get to the next level the same way that my mentor, and I've had several mentors, and I even have another one I'll share with you in just a second, that has helped me get to that next level. But that's 7 different streams of income that my mentor taught me. So was it worth it to me? Think about this question and ask yourself, to pay somebody $50,000, which again, I don't even charge that for my mentorship, but I have paid that to other people. I'm gonna talk to you about that in a second. $50,000 to the very next year to make almost $500,000. Yes, it was worth it. And so again, it's by doing those 3 things. 1, copying success. Number 2, that proximity, getting really close to them. Number 3, focusing on my business. But again, focusing in on one business, picking a horse and riding it. And then you are able to create at least 7 streams of income from that. And your mentor, who's already doing that, who already has these multiple streams of incomes, shows you exactly how to do that. So literally, I was in this mentorship that I'm gonna show you guys right now. And it's called the Inner Circle. And I actually paid, this is a sweatshirt that I got, Inner Circle, okay? It's through ClickFunnels. And again, I'm a 2 Comma Club award winner with them several times over, with $1 million, making $1 million in a year. So long story short, I joined the Inner Circle and it was $50,000. But it really wasn't for the person, Russell Brunson, who has it. It was for the other people that were in the mentorship with them. Because just think about it. If I'm in a mentorship group, like how I was with Dr. V that first time, I got really close to another millionaire. Think about that. So I'm not making $1 million, but then I'm watching other people make $1 million. So I'm able to learn and get all of the information, how they're doing it, how they set their website up, how they log in. They're teaching me stuff I never heard of. So I last year joined the inner circle and paid $50,000 to get around, again, more positive people that have great YouTube channels, that have, that are speaking and making, like I said, I speak and maybe I'll get $10,000. These people get $100,000 to speak. Okay. So again, getting a copying success, getting closer to that success, and then focusing in. But that positive group really helps you get that income up. That's really what does it. But again, more than anything, copy all of it. Copy all of it. Don't just copy, the money making stuff. You really want to make sure you're copying the inner work stuff that you have to do, because it's so important. Okay. So that's how I did it. Like I said, real people doing real things. I've paid for mentorship. I still pay for mentorship, literally showing you if you want to join. Because like I said, they have two different price points. They got the $50,000, they got $150,000, and they have like a $250,000 thing. And so I joined that mentorship just to get around other successful millionaires. Okay. Because again, being a millionaire, I can make a whole video about that, especially as a Black female, can be kind of lonely at times, but not necessarily lonely that I don't have any people to talk to, because I have my students and things like that, and they're so positive, and the stuff that they're doing is really encouraging to me, and I really love that. But then at the same time, people that drive a somebody that looks like me, that has a Lamborghini and a mansion and stuff like that, I really haven't been able to find, except outside of these these mentorship groups and these masterminds, and it costs $50,000, $100,000 to join. So again, not saying that you need to do that, not saying you need to pay that. That's not necessary. In fact, free class, okay? Free class right here, noellerandall.com/masterclass. Register because spots will fill up. It is a free class on Thursday, January 25th, 2024 at 8 p.m. If you're watching this after, because it is a live stream, maybe we'll have a replay. I cannot guarantee that, okay? I cannot. So be on the call, be live. Let me teach you again how to quit your job. That is so key. And I know some of you love your job, and I'm not saying that you can't love your job, but it will be so much. You love your job a lot more when you can quit whenever you want to. Trust me on this. Trust me on this. I've worked a job as a millionaire, literally. And as soon as it's not going the way I like or something, I got money. I don't have to do this. I got my real estate. I got my properties. I got my rental income. You get what I'm saying? And so then take that, just that one piece. And now with all of these 7 different, again, I think I have 13 streams of income. I just named you the 7 that are directly from YouTube. Okay. But again, that was my mentor teaching me those things. So again, 1, copy success. Number 2, proximity is important. Proximity matters. You need to get closer to people that are making money, because your environment really matters, and the people that you talk to, they really need to be something worthwhile. You know what I mean? You are who you are around. Your network is your net worth. All right. And then last but not least, you need to focus on your business. Stay out of other people's businesses. Again, when you're working a job, you focus on somebody else's business. And I want you to start focusing on your business, what it is that you do. And if you don't have a business, baby, you can start a business. You literally can. Some of the dumbest people in the world have businesses and make millions of dollars. This is not about intelligence. This surely is not about college degrees, because that's not going to cut it. This is about you being positive that you can do it, and then taking the steps, like going to different classes, going to different conferences, going to different seminars, and then actually doing something with the information. Because you can get all the information that you want, but if you don't do anything with it, that's worthless, right? All right. Okay, so let's do this. I got some let me see what we got in this live here. Let's see what we got in this live here in the comments. Oops. Oh, thank you. I love you guys when y'all tell me that. So top chat, live chat. Let's see. Okay. I can barely see you on this phone when I'm in here like that. Okay. Ebony Gibson, DMB, and now a super host. Yes, 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 Tiff, yes, Ebony. So I'd love to see you at New Res Tour again. Not because you don't know what you're doing, but again, you would love to get around other people that are doing it, see what I'm doing with my properties, and share what you're doing that's working with your properties. Again, we are stronger together. So I would love to see you, Ebony. I would love to see you, especially as a super host. That is important. That's big. People are talking junk about Airbnb, and they are crazy. Depends on what area you are in. I am in Orlando, Florida. It is popping. We make money with our Airbnbs. Okay. All right. So that's Ebony. I can barely see these. I'm so sorry. And I'll take one more. Yes. Okay. You could do this. Thank you. I want y'all to understand too. So what was one person put? Getting rid of the distractions. Yes. So important. So again, what you spend your time doing, while I'm encouraging you to go to noellerandall.com/masterclass, is because I want you to come to this class, because again, what you're doing on a Thursday evening is going to be more important coming to a class versus watching TV. So many people fell for all of that scandal stuff and watching How to Get Away with Murder and Scandal, all of that stuff, just wasting time and never becoming, watching millionaires basically live their dreams. That was another thing my mentor taught me. When you just sit up and watch TV and even just watching YouTube and you don't really do anything and you just scrolling, you're actually just watching millionaires live their dreams. And that's harsh because it's true. All right, guys, I'm about to get off of here. I love you guys so much. I just want to make sure that you have all of the resources, all of the tools, and all of the knowledge, and again, all of the free classes for you to be successful. noellerandall.com/masterclass to your success.